all about tracking project or initiative. Is all about this transparency, all about accountability, all about listening to citizens in terms of public procurement. So what we are doing in open contracting is an initiative that we are running under Open Government Partnership. And the Open Government Partnership is a platform that brings together the government, the civil society organizations, and the private sector, and which I know so many of us are players in this sector. Now, this is a forum, and it's an avenue where even this forum can be very active in ensuring that we make internet to be a catalyst truly to good governance. So we have co-created this portal. This portal you are looking at is a co-creation of government, civil society, and some few private sector organizations that we have. And we also want to say that the platform, the OGP platform, is still open, and this is one of the projects being done under Commitment 2 of the National Action Plan of the Nigeria Open Government Partnership. So the Commitment 2 is being implemented by the Open Contracting Working Group. You are free to join us to be a member of this group, and at the end of the presentation you will see reason why you have to join us, and we're imploring you to join us, because the most government can do is what we are doing now, to make, to create enabling environment for us to interact with you as citizens. Now, this is the portal we have come up with, and if you look at the portal, you see that it has been segmented into the diverse stakeholders that we think we need information about public procurement in Nigeria. Now, the whole essence of open contracting is to open procurement information from the planning stage through down to implementation stage. So what we are doing with this open contracting is to ensure proactive disclosure of procurement information. So if you need any information about government procurement going forward, this is where to come to. It gives you the information in what is called Open Contracting Data Standard. The Open Contracting Data Standard is an open, international open data standard that ensures that all procurement data that will be produced and that will be made available through this portal are produced in a form that it will be user-friendly, it will be reusable, it will be machine readable, and you can use it, you can reproduce the data. So this can do a whole lot for us. Now, we have segmented this portal. Now, the last one on this top is the procuring entity. What we have also done with this initiative is also to look at the system. What are the problems of data production in the system? So we look at digitization, we look at how to ease the process of data, production, because it is key to open data that we are talking about. So that's why you have that portal, that section, for procuring entities. So for every procuring entity in the country, they will log in through that, and they will have a simplified and automated, data collection forms that will help for proactive disclosure of procurement information in terms of all procurement plans, then in terms of all procurement records. That is not just procurement plans, but also procurement records by the time they have started implementing their procurement. We want to see how they are implementing. We want to see if they have been paid so amount of money, is it correlating with what we see physically, at every project site. Now, I would like you to just click. The civil society organizations also have their own portal. The whole essence for the civil society organization, before you click, okay, you have clicked, no problem, you can still go back to the homepage. Now, the whole essence for the civil society organization, because they are key partner in this initiative, is also for them to be able to monitor what is happening in terms of public procurement and be able to give us feedback. So as we have it now, civil society have a platform where they can give us feedback on their monitoring activities, and towards ensuring that there is value for money in the delivery of government contracts. And the other part that I would like to show here is the private sector. As we speak now, the private sector is not active because we have not seen that level of engagement that we expect from the private sector to help us drive and to come in as the key partner to drive this initiative. And you will agree with me, we need you. We are all Nigerians. We need to come together. Let's stop thinking it's all about money, making money. Let's also be thinking about how do we support this type of initiative that brings about good governance. So we are challenging you, we are challenging this forum. We are open, government is open now. Come, work with us. We welcome MOU, we welcome partnership. Come and tell us, how can you come in to drive this process of transparency, proactively disclosing procurement information? What do you think it will be like? When you have a budget, you can track the budget and you can track what a particular budget line item is procuring. And what it will be like that every project now have a unique identity via this platform. Repetition of projects is going to be a thing of the past. And we are still going further to ensure that projects are geotagged. So that if you say you are implementing this project in this particular location, you can't come again next year to say you are implementing the same project at the same location. All of these things are things that are here. The work is ongoing. We are not there yet. We are at the stage now, at the pilot stage. If you go back to the civil society organizations, you will see the published. So we are working with the pilot entities. We have like 6 pilot entities: Primary Healthcare Development Agency, Universal Basic Education Commission, Federal Ministry of Health, Federal Ministry of Education. We also have NNPC, and we have NEITI, Nigeria Extractive Transparency Initiative. So all these are pilot entities that we are working on. But our aim is that this 2018 budget will fully utilize this portal. But we need a lot of engagement from the private sector, from this type of initiative. And other things that is also a thing of concern to us is internet. How can somebody from my village search his contract from this portal? Is it possible for them to be able to search information about contract happening in my village and be able to give us feedback? Now there's a feedback mechanism on this portal. If you just go back to that CSO portal, the citizens portal, just click on it or just open the one you have opened. Just check one of those tabs. I'm sure one of them is open. Yep. Check the second one, let's see. Now, internet is key to ensuring the success of this project. So that's why we are so excited to be here. What can we do to make sure that we can say it theoretically, but practically, what can we do to ensure that this type of initiative actually succeed? Can the grassroots people, where those big projects are happening, can they log on to this platform to want to give us feedback? Now, these are the things you see on your dashboard. For example, you see a project, you see that's the OCID, unique ID. That is the only project, that identification number is peculiar and unique to that project. No project, and this code is also linked to the budget. So going forward, you can see the agency, you can see how much, you can see the status of the contract. So if you click on the second project, because those ones are few there, so you see the status of the contract, you can select the project, you can give us feedback on each of these projects, and together we can ensure accountability, we can ensure delivery of value for money in government contracts. But we need you guys to come partner with us. Our platform is on the OGP platform because that's the platform for now that we have, that governments come to sit together with private sector and the citizens to deliver on this project. So you can see all the information at each stage of the procurement, at planning stage, at tender stage, at award stage, at contract and implementation stage. And you can click on each of them, then you can give us citizens feedback. You see there, if you click on citizens feedback, you'll be able to give us feedback. Whatever you think that you have seen on the project, you can take picture of the project and also attach it. If you just put that capture this in, just to show that you are not a robot. After that, it will give you a form that you can give us your feedback and attach, do an attachment. But more importantly, which we are very proud of, is to say that this project has won a Global Innovation Award in open contracting. I thought you were going to clap for that. Now, Nigeria participated alongside 40 countries with 88 teams from those 40 countries, and this project won Government Innovation Award in open contracting. You can check for reference the Open Contracting Partnership, Open Data Institute of UK, and Open Contracting Partnership of US. These are the two people that organized that challenge and which Nigeria came top and the best. So we want you to partner with us. I'm sure you can get our contact from the organizers. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I think we can do better than that.